Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Brady Rogers gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Polanco around first, heading for second now. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball called for strike two.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Line hard. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
0-2 is the count.
A pause and the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Twins are out in front 1-0. Jordan Balazovic is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Yusniel Diaz is the next at bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is right there, 1 down. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Two balls and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Voit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Diaz at second with 2 down. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the count will be full. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Set to get his day started, Renato Nunez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Donaldson hits a little over the 270 mark. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Not close. It's 2-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two and two the count. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he lays off for ball one. Hernandez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The set and the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The set and the 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Pat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's upstairs. Ball
2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The shortstop, number 88.
Into the box now, Andrew Velasquez. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Velasquez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Jorge.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
The next twin up, Justin Turner. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Number 12 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit hard on the ground to short, right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Ready now for Baltimore. Stevie Wilkerson comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Wilkerson.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting. The right fielder.
So with one away, let's take a look at the Orioles' upcoming schedule here to see what's coming up the next 7 days here on MLB The Show. Striding in, Yusniel Diaz. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
In his first at-bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Popped him up. Polanco shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Severino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out with a man at first. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Steal! Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little two-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
Here's the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Josh Donaldson digging in now as we begin the top of the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voit. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The right fielder, number 44, Jose Martinez.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Martinez, a former Tampa Bay Ray who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for Minnesota, the center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. He's set. The 0-1 pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. For second is Encarnacion. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
And here's Renato Nunez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 pitch.
It's out, 1-1.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Grounded back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner on a rope to the second baseman.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. He's got it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Not shortstop, number 88.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Andrew Velasquez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off-speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Pops this one up. Rosario coming on, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in there.
Slap it the other way for a single.
Wilkerson.
Now to the plate, Stevie Wilkerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Here's a look over to first.
No, he's safe.
Now the 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Yusniel Diaz. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dwight.
Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Hector Velasquez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Hector Velasquez.
So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Josh
Ball 1, no strike. That's Bolton.
Velasquez, the native of Mexico. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Popped him up. Valaika calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose.
Ready now, Jose Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Severino recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains tied 1-1. In now for the O's, Pedro Severino. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
The catcher, Pedro Severino.
First offering on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In now, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Fernando Romero takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
77, Fernando Romero.
Pat Valaika will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
And after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
At the plate, Andrew Velasquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. That's popped up. Rosario coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. The runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roll. One of the things I think in base running, it's all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
To the plate now, Stevie Wilkerson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Yusniel Diaz. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And the runner is in from second. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Trevor May will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Trevor May.
So now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. And he's safe.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
Standing in now, Pedro Severino, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and 0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 23,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hernandez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Chase Goslin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Chase Goslin.
Stepping in, Luis Arias. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And one gone.
The batter, number 11.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. This is skied out toward right. Diaz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Justin.
Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Turner. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 7-1. Last half of the 7th here. Riding in once again, Renato Nunez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman.
Digging in now, Pat Valaika. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander. Coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on top 7-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Garver.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Well hit to right, but foul.
That ball's foul.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now batting, Eddie Rosario, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 home. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Ready for another chance? Andrew Velasquez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Garver over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 12.
Digging in, Stevie Wilkerson. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Joaquin Canelo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 home. Just missing here, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-0 pitch on the way.
3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Hey. Hey.
1 out, nobody on.
3-2.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yusniel Diaz, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Runners on first with one down. A bouncer up the middle. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Your attention, please. This change for the Orioles. Now playing center field, number 78.
Michael Givens comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth. Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon right here on the show. Standing in, Jose Martinez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next to the Twins, the center fielder.
Twins down to their final out, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Santander on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
7-1 the final today. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Hector Velasquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.